Welcome to another amazing edition of Morning Mindset. I'm your host, Todd. Welcome. Man, we got a lot to talk about today. There's some stuff that, that's where we are in the week, what we have planned up, and I cannot wait to share that with you. So, as you know, when you get here, I want to know, where you're at, what's the weather, and maybe what's in your cup. Now, today, not drinking from a cup. Well, I guess technically I am because I do have my cup of water, but I did need something else. So I'm drinking this delicious Bang Purple Haze. I'm not sponsored by them at all. 0 calories. So I think it's good. I just needed something with a little flavor this morning. And so we're going to start it off with a bang, right? You start your day off with a bang. When you get in, say hello too. If you're watching Team Replay, put Team Replay in here because I love seeing those. Man. So first off, let's talk last night. Who here, show of hands, comments, whatever, was able to watch last night's edition of Tuesday with Todd? I will let you, I'll give you time to reflect on that. If you have not watched it, I'm going to post the link in the comments so that way everybody can go watch it. But if you did watch it, let me know. And then let me know what your thoughts on it were, because I've got some thoughts, and then I'm going to talk about, what happened after the show and where things are. So also on the phone with somebody yesterday about a new business venture that I think could be beneficial to all, but it is not going to be an easy task. It's not going to be a quick, simple undertaking. This is something that is going to take the village, I think. And so I will probably need some help on that, and it's going to start small because we've got to make sure that everything works. And then when it works well, we can scale it up and go from there. So good things are happening. And then also, I'm going to need your 5 things that you are going to accomplish today. My 5 things. We're just going to get them out of the way. I have a mock-up to do for a dance recital for all the shirts for that. I've got a new web store to build out for a Little League. I've got DTF prints that need to get done. I've got a parking sign. Yeah, a parking sign. We're doing a mock-up, or we've already done the mock-up, but a parking sign for local VA affairs. And if everything goes well, then that should hopefully lead into finishing off so that. And then invoicing. Invoicing is always fun, right? Because then I'm getting paid. So I like invoicing. And then there's other stuff in there. We've got ship stuff out. I've got to pay some bills today. I guess people want paid on, I got to pay for internet. I got to pay for phone. I got to pay all this. Those monthly bills that always just come up. So that's today's too. And then maybe some embroidery work we're going to be working on with somebody. Well, no, we are. We'll be dropping that off as well. So let's check in and see how everybody is doing today. Morning, Chuck. What's up, Chuck? My favorite one to say. Chuck, how are you feeling? I know Chuck had right in. Chuck did tell us he had a tooth extraction start of the week. That was Monday, right before the show. So how you feeling today, Chuck? Yeah, rainy and warm Chicagoland. Yeah, I want the warm. I'm done with the rain. And let me know, has the thunderstorms hit you? They rolled through here at about 5 o'clock this morning. Bruno, I think it was his first time experiencing real storms, was barking at them because he didn't know what it was. But they rolled through here pretty good, and I think everything's past us for now. Probably just rain just the rest of the day. But there were some winds and hail type things. Jose, good morning. Thanks for stopping in. Jerry, good morning to you as well. Brian, what's up, my friend? Mountain Dew, great show last night. I really love that show. It was one of those things where, when we first started looking into epoxy, 3 years ago or so, and it was there's all kinds of stuff out there, but Mike was one of the places that we came across Stone Coat Epoxy. And I was just fascinated by everything that was there. And I'm like, man, I could totally do this. I could do this. And so it became, that rabbit hole of let's watch and see all this. And so these grand visions in my head of redoing our countertops. We're going to redo the shower. We're going to redo the garage floor. All these grand ideas that we put on that board that this is going to happen. And they're there. Things will happen one day. But then not too long ago when he started up that other channel, to talk about more on the business side and the mindset of things, that stuff really started speaking to me. And I figured, what the hell? I'm just going to ask him, hey, what would it take for you to come on here? What's the worst he can say? No, thousands of dollars. I wanted to know. And so I just asked. And as I said, become the asshole. He's like, yeah, just email me and let's work out the details, and emailed him. He said, yeah, let's do it. So he watched some of our shows and was good with it. And I was super excited about it. And I think we had an amazing show last night. I think there was so much from it. And that's where I'd love to hear, from you guys, that watched it. What did you take away from it? And is it something you want to do in the future? We've got enough people in our community alone that have had, the business journey. All of us are business owners one way or another. And I'd like to maybe do that once, excuse me, once a quarter, maybe once a month, where we bring people on and just talk about the business, where they started, where they are now, where they see themselves going, the struggles, the successes, everything with that. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. And if that's something you'd like to be a part of, let me know that too, because I think we can set something up and really, really have fun with it. All right, Renee, you watched it? Yes. Thank you for that. Jose, you watched some? Awesome. Jerry, you loved it. That's what I love to hear. Joanne, good morning to you. Big E, good morning to you, sir. Alexis, hello. Good morning to you. The show was awesome. Yeah, I was, I will not lie. Before I do every live, I get nervous. Like I do these, I get nervous in the morning. I don't know why I do. Tuesday with Todd, even though I know that should be a show about failure, I get nervous on that too. It's one of those where I know what's going to happen, and I know that I can always expect the worst, and I'm good with that. But I still get the nervous. I still get those butterflies, and I think if I ever stop getting those butterflies, then I am not going to. I'm not. I'm not going to do it. If I'm not excited about doing it, if it doesn't, get me going, if I'm not pumped up, then why do it, right? Then I'm just doing it to do it, and not because of anything. And I think that's the way that a lot of us should be on things. If you're not in it to win it and makes you excited, then why do it? If it's something that causes you stress, get rid of it. Right? There's no fun of that. It was last night. It was one of those ones where, here's a guy who has a 9-figure business, $100 million business, and he's on our little show. You know how that happened? I just asked, and that's what it took. So after the show went off the air, it was probably half hour, 45 minutes. We still talked about some other things and business opportunities that present himself. And one of the things that he said during the show, was crafting to cash. And so afterwards, I had to politely tell him, you cannot use crafting to cash. And he looked at me, he goes, well, why can't I? I said, well, that's because I own the domain. He was like, what? I said, yeah, it was one of those things we were talking with somebody and it came up, and I said, it just kind of hit me. So I went and checked and it was available. So I bought it. And I said that's the premise of that crafting to cash is, remember, one of my goals is to upload 50 videos. That's edited 50 videos. And that's going to be the crafting to cash series. So it's going to, walk you through purchasing the product. We're going to decorate the product and we're going to walk through our cost on the product. So crafting to cash is what that series is going to be called. And so I bought the domain to it, and he was like, yep, does the same thing. He goes, I checked that and I go look and see if things available. And even if I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, I buy it just so I can have it. So it was kind of fun to have a good conversation with him about that. Maybe there's a chance I'm rolling out to Hawaii because really leaned into that, pineapple on pizza type stuff. And I don't know. I don't know. So I did look at trips to Hawaii to see about maybe going out there for a couple days just to meet with them and get some more knowledge. The knowledge is where the key is, and it's so much. It's so empowering to be able to have knowledge because when you can use the knowledge, hey, you can get anything. So that was fun. That was fun. Ray said he had so many great nuggets. I'm going to go back and rewatch. The one that stuck with me the most was do your income producing activities first. That was an amazing one, right? The income producing activities, and then even where not everybody's income producing activities, the IPAs are the same. It's different for him than it would be for me or for his kids. So there was a lot of great things with that, but that one is that. And yeah, I tend to get lost in my to-do list too. And you want to see more guests? All right, we can do that. More guests. We can work with that. Was not thinking the topic was going to be so good. It was one of the best. Why? Thank you. Jerry, I really appreciate that. I am glad that I can go above and beyond that because I didn't really know what to expect. I think it was something that we can together, build. I think everybody loves hearing a good story, and I think a lot of times that story is always the happy ending. You know, sometimes there's not a happy ending. Sometimes there's the journey in between. Like, I mean, think about it. One of the things that he said was, that they lived in a trailer with no running water. They used a bucket. They took baths in the stream. That was 3 years they did that. I mean, if I told you, hey, this is what you have to do, you have to do this for 3 years, and you're going to sell your company in a short time after it starts up for multi tens of millions of dollars, would you do it? Well, yeah, right? Yeah, I would. But not everybody, wants to put in the effort there without knowing that reward. They did it because, they had to. And it was very to hear that rawness of it, and to hear, everything they went through, and down the paths that they took, and how they grew. It was just an amazing story. And even myself, I'm gonna go back and watch it. It's gonna end up in it's gonna be weird listening to myself again, because I try to, but to go back and hear that story again. So it was to me, it was a great show, one of the best, absolutely. Jesus, Mexicans love pineapple on pizzas. I did not know that. Now, is that a broad thing? Does all of your family? Because like, all of my family likes it, but me, I'm not down for that pineapple on pizza. We're not going to do that. Mo, good morning to you. Good morning, Jerry. 5 things. Yes, I want to hear your 5 things. Because, like I said, I listed off mine. We got mock-ups and stores and DTF orders, price or printing out signs, and then we got some invoicing. So that's my 5 things. So I definitely want to hear your guys' 5 things. Now, something else yesterday I did was I met. Yeah, I think anytime when we say met anymore, it doesn't mean that it has to be face to face, phone call, video, whatever. But I talked with somebody yesterday that has a print cut facility, and it's something that I've had issues with in the past, working with different vendors when it came to our jersey side of things. There was a lot of speed bumps and obstacles to overcome, and the service wasn't the greatest. A lot of people we were working with, they were just sending stuff overseas. Whether it be Bangladesh, or whether they're sending it to Pakistan, or they send it to wherever. They were sending stuff over there and getting it produced for them and come back. So they weren't really a cut and sew facility. They're more of the middleman, which I'm fine with, as long as you can meet the deadlines and you can produce the product, the way that you said you're going to produce it. And we've had issues with things in the past where things, measurements were off, wrong stuff printed, and it would be cut to a point where we decided, it just wasn't something we wanted to offer. When we're asking for a $3,000 to $5,000 order on jerseys, because teams needed a home jersey and away jersey, and then what we had was the Cadillac jersey. That was their special Sunday jersey, the championship one. So they did go with 3 jersey set, and we're asking them to spend 3, 5. And I think in one case it was like $8,000 on all their stuff, because it was 3 sets of jerseys, and then it was a hoodie, it was t-shirt, it was socks, it was the hats, it was everything that went along with it. That's a lot. And on our end, when we weren't really making a whole lot off of it, if something happened, I mean, it sucked. It really sucked. So the way that I figured it was, let's not do that. Let's not go down that until we can find a partner we can work with. So I've talked with different people over the years, and nothing has really, matured out from there. And this one may not either. This one may not either. But I found a good partner that we are exploring the opportunity to build something out. So we will be able to offer that service. The way that it is going to work, in the preliminary stages of things, is there's only going to be, a set thing. It's this set cut of this style, and that's it. Because instead of offering everything where, there's the jersey with the V-neck, the button-ups, the tank tops, the sleeveless, all the different things. And then when it comes to pants, all the different sizes. When it comes to shorts and jerseys for different sports, there's a lot that can go into it. And so we thought let's just start with a few SKUs and then kind of go from there and see how it works out. So, I mean, this is going to be a 6 month to a year project. I think before anything is really there, because there's logistically there's a lot of things that we got to figure out. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I feel that there's a good opportunity for us to be able to do that, where we can build this venture together, and it'll be easy for you to order. You're able to get on there online. You're able to upload your artwork. Here's the templates. Here's everything that you need to produce. Here's the real world sizes on things. Is where everything is, and then we can make jerseys for you. And we're talking, full jersey setups, cut and sew facility. So, everything you'll have your ranges, your small, mediums, large, but everything will be cut sewn. There'll be spot sublimation. There'll be a lot of opportunity for that. Now, with that being said, there will be minimums on that when you're doing cut and sew. The onesie twosies are not happening. It's going to be a team order. Depending on which run, 10, 15 of them. Just so we make sure the teams are covered, and then from there, there could be some singles, but those would be more on the spot sublimation side. When we do the hoodies, the t-shirts, things that don't require the so there's a lot that goes into it, and I'm super excited for that. I'm super excited to see if we can take that ball and roll with it and run with it. Whatever, we're going to do something with it, but I think it's one of those things where the future looks bright for it, and then we can drop ship straight to you. So we can take care of all of that. The facility is a U.S. facility, which is also a plus. It's not too far from me, so we're hoping that we can make some things happen, and then kind of go this new route, create a new revenue stream for them, create a new revenue stream for us. Of course, we'll take care of everything for them. We'll do that. We'll make a little profit off stuff that we sell, the wholesale side of things. So there's still plenty of meat on the bone where you are able to make a profit as well. So that's I'm super excited about that. I can't wait to see how that plays out. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I at least see. Yeah, so excited to see where the new venture is. Yeah, I am super excited as well. I definitely want to have lots of fun with it. Jay Ness, good morning to you too. Are you going to be at DAX next week? Because don't forget, next weekend, Chicago, Tinley Park, DAX show. There's Friday and Saturday. Thursday there is some seminars, but Friday and Saturday, Tinley Park, Chicago, DAX show. In fact, I think I have the little banner that I can put up there for the DAX show. Maybe I don't. Yep, there it is. Go to daxshow.com. There's still time to register. I think free registration ends early next week. I'm not 100% sure without looking at it, but register for free. Yes, I know the show is not going to be super big. That's fine. It's your opportunity to get in and really talk to the vendors you want to talk to. It is also the opportunity to network with people. And speaking about networking, don't forget the after party is going to be probably about 8 o'clock over at Buffalo Wild Wings, which is across the street. Because if you've never been to a DAX show, the way it works is on Monday, Friday, the show closes at 5. And then right after that, they do a dinner. It's a free dinner. So show up on Friday, you get a free meal, right? That's worth it. So you get the meal, and that starts right after it. So let's say that goes, 5, 6-ish, or you're done with that 6, 7, because you're networking that. It gives you an opportunity then to go get freshened up, whatever depending on where people are. If you're staying at the hotel, we'll probably meet down in the hotel bar there. And then from there, head over to Buffalo Wild Wings. So we're going to try and nail down a time a little bit better. I'm going to guess, I would say between 7 and 8 is when it's over. The easiest thing to do is we'll probably start up a channel in Volley just for that. So the other thing you can do is head over there to osg.link/volley, and we will start that conversation on what we can do time-wise, things like that. But I really need to stress that if you're within, that 5-6 hours of a drive time of a trade show, go. There's so many things that you can see and do and learn. There's no reason not to go. Seeing new equipment, seeing new supplies, seeing new vendors. That's one of the cool things about about everything that's happened is that there are new vendors that are showing up at these shows that previously hadn't been there before. And then there's some vendors that haven't been there, and so if your favorite vendor isn't there, let them know that you missed them. Because the thing is, if they're not there, somebody's taking their spot and they could be losing out customers. So just reach out to them and say, hey, I really wanted to see you here. Now, the networking is where I think the key is. We've met some of our best friends in the industry before. I know a lot of you have heard that story, but I will continue to beat it as far as I can. There is a lot of amazing things that can happen. And we would, in that conversation, those groups, some of our best friends, it's just it's hard to explain until you get in there. The knowledge that flows through people, and especially when you have people that are in the same industry that are going through the same things, you have the same struggles. They understand it. It's hard to explain to your friend that, hey, I was supposed to reverse weed this and I didn't, and I didn't realize it until I put it on the shirt, and then it was just something was off. I couldn't figure it out, and I ruined it. And they're going to look at you like, what the hell are you talking about? Well, with our group, you're going to say that, and you're like, yep, we've all been there before. So networking alone to me is worth the price of admission. And remember, it's free. So, hey, there's that. Something I just thought of too. We did get a couple solos back in stock. So if you need, if you're in the market for a digital cutting machine right there, we do have a few of those back in stock. I anticipate them going out here. I think it's less than a handful, but if you head over to the website, you'll be able to purchase that as well. What else do we got in here? Let's see where our comments are. Let's see. All Mexicans. I'm Mexican and I'm the supervisor of Little Caesars Pizza. Do shirts, plus I own a repair phone shop. All you need to do your best and business will grow. Absolutely. That's the thing. You have to want it, right? You have to take the action for it. You have to do it. Nobody else is going to do it for you. You want your business to succeed? Get out there and get after it. You are the one that has to do it. And see, you put that hustle in there. And when I say hustle, that's like, Charlie Hustle, it's running from base to base. Get out there, get moving, and make things happen. And you will. Jerry's 5 things. Order new pad printing, inks, and supplies. We're not going to go down there, Jerry. We're not going to go down there because I can't do it. I have my pad printer right here. That's going to be on a Tuesday with Todd eventually. Pad printing right there. Get logos ready for a graduation party. Awesome. Finish up taxes. Yes, we are quickly approaching that, aren't we? Prepare for storm work for my day job. Going to be a long night. And stay dry. Yeah, the storms that are passing through, they're no joke. So everybody be safe with that. Yeah, as Renee said, good luck with the weather. Jerry, stay safe. 2 hours. There's no reason. We are from Tinley Park. We're 2 hours as well. We're 2 hours west. In fact, I think we figured it out. I'm like 6 turns from the convention center. So make sure to be there. Yeah, free. It's free. You can sign up right there. If you just go to DAX Chicago. In fact, I will put the link in the comments here. So anybody can go check that out. And that way, like I said, there's still time to register. It's free. There's a lot of great information there. And then on the other side, there's a lot of great people to meet. So I think you go there. There to see. We want to know, do we see you on Friday? Are you going to be there? Because I know there was something. That's what it is. I knew there was something. Can't come Friday. I'm triple booked with Cheer, my Munchies Play, and Dax. Hello. Us. What about Saturday? Are you going to be there Saturday? It's Saturday. See, so it is so sad. But we were hoping to see you maybe Saturday, because don't forget, OSG will have a booth. We'll be there in booth 212. Aaron's got 2 classes that he's also teaching as well. So when you get into the DAX, you can go over and check out the webinars. So he's got 2 classes he's teaching, one on Friday, one on Saturday. Remember, there are some of the seminars that are free. There are some that are paid. So definitely check that out. I always feel that when we pay for webinars or seminars, that we get more out of it. I've taken the free ones and I just kind of, yeah. When I take the paid ones, I really pay attention to that. So make sure to check that out. The one is a 3-hour one on Friday, and then it's just the hour one on Saturday. So Kylene will be manning the booth for it. We'll be in the arena, so we will be there walking around, chit-chatting, talking with people, but home base will be booth 212 that we're actually sharing with Corel Trainer. We've got a 10 by 30, so we'll have one side, Corel Trainer will have the other, and then we will have the center for your meet and greet. So, hey, OSG member, you want a place to pop a squat and maybe drop your bags while you go walk around, or a little meeting of minds, that's where we'll be. We cannot wait to see you there. It just started raining there. I'm telling you, there were no joke. They were no joke. I was awake before they started, and then I got the alert on my phone, and then we started rumbling, and Bruno started barking. Yeah, it was not fun. It was not fun, but it looks like they've passed now, and I think it's just supposed to rain off and on today. Uh, Good morning to you, Tiffany. Saturday should work, but I leave Sunday for my besties wedding in Denver, so it's going to be tight. Well, you leave Sunday. Remember, Saturday the show's over at like 3. Saturday's a short day, so there's plenty of time for you to stop in and see us. Because Sunday, Corey's headed out of town because she's going to see Justin Bieber in Des Moines, I believe, is where it's at. So she'll be headed there. So we've got a busy weekend for it, and it kicks off tonight. Or not tonight. That's next weekend. Tonight, though, we do have Canva training. Where was I going with that? And Canva training, unlocking the power of Canva. We're doing that tonight in our success group. You can sign up for that for as little $5. $5 is all it's going to be for you to sign up for the Canva training tonight. Unlock the power Canva training is not tomorrow night. It is tonight. So let me fix that. And so I can change that because it is not tomorrow. It is tonight. That was from last night's show, which remember, if you did not watch last night's show, go back and watch last night's show. So there, unlock the power Canva training tonight at 7 p.m. for only $5, and that's at oursuccessgroup.com/clubosg. So you can get there and learn all about Canva. I was one of those people that were like, Canva, what is this? What is this trash? Why are we going to be doing this? Why do we have to? There's so much with it where I was so opposed to it, and then I gave it a chance, and I realized, man, it is really, really good for the social media aspect of things. Where I found one of the really big parts of it is just creating that same image to make fit for across all your platforms. So I don't have to think about it. It just takes care of it for me. Getting those ideas for flyers and posts and upcoming things. Canva is an amazing tool for that. So we're going to go over tonight and talk about unlocking the power of Canva, and I cannot wait for that. That's at 7 p.m. tonight. And like I said, you head over to oursuccessgroup.com/clubosg. You can sign up for that. It's raining so hard here now. You can't hold. Holy crap! Really? Yeah. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look and see because that passed through earlier. But I think for the most part, we're out of the woods, but maybe not. They didn't say anything further than that. No more weather alerts. It's 61 and cloudy currently. Oh, I see where you is. How is this traveling? Oh, so we're going to get that later on today, maybe, because we're blue dot. There you go. We're blue dot up there. You're down there. So we're in a lull right now, but it could get bad. It could get bad. We'll see how today goes. Tell Renee to get in the car with Bruno and get some wiper video. It's not Bruno, I don't think. It was Reggie. Reggie goes nuts at it. So maybe we can make that happen. Maybe we can make that happen today. That's right. Okay. Do we have Team OSG shirts? We do not. So if anybody would like to step up with some Team OSG shirts, OSG squad, we would love for you to step up. Show them off in the group because we want to see what you come up with because, hey, I think there could be some fun stuff there. Don't stress yourself out about, yes, do stress yourself. Don't listen to her. There you go. I miss you guys, though. I actually need a group. Yes, we need a group picture. So that'll be the Friday night thing. All right. So here we are. 5 things. Remember, write your 5 things down. Cross them off your list. So we've got a busy day. So even in my 5 things, I didn't even have training tonight. That is on there. It's on my big list because we've got that tonight at 7 p.m. But we've got mock-ups to do. We've got a store to build out. We've got DTF orders to get done. We've got signs to print and then invoicing. So write your stuff down. Go from there. If you missed last night's show, don't forget to go check that out. Something else that I need to work on is I need to put an intro because apparently I cut off at the end, and I don't like doing that to you. So I'm going to just kind of sit there and be quiet so that way you can hear it. But if you take anything away from last night, here's the one thing to take away. Take action. That is what you need to do. So I want you today to take action and get things done. We're going to call it a day. You guys go after today. And what are you supposed to do? Take action. Have a great day. Maybe I got to see. I'm trying to do this because I hit the button over there, but I need an outro because then I can just talk and then just end right there. So have a great day.